Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Dawes. Our main headlines tonight.
Daddy, it's starting!
Get every single one of you's a bit Jesus.
What a wild ride this has been. Well, that's a very blunt question.
Advance is lying to you.
Hey everybody, this is Rock Queen 71 coming at you live from my headquarters in Rock, Oklahoma. How's it going? It's Sunday, and boy, do we have a stream for you! Have you ever wanted to infiltrate a mainstream media company like CNN, MSNBC, ABC, NBC, or any other fake news outlets and see what they actually do to put certain propaganda out there
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
for the world to see?
Our main headlines tonight.
Daddy, it's starting!
Get every single one of you's a bit Jesus.
You will see, guys, you will see. This is going to be a very interesting game,
Well, that's a very blunt.
and I'm very excited to watch it.
Advance is lying to you.
Friends and neighbours, and have confidence that the team will keep you safe.
But now you start to see, yes? The people never happy. It's never enough.
I cannot believe you, Megan.
Are you saying that Advance have cured death?
Jog off!
We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
Oh, Megan. We're only getting started.
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Dawes. Our main headlines tonight.
Daddy, it's starting!
Get every single one of you's a bit Jesus.
What a wild ride this has been. Well, that's a very blunt question.
Advance is lying to you.
Friends and neighbours, and have confidence that the team will keep you safe.
But now you start to see, yes? The people never happy. It's never enough.
I cannot believe you, Megan.
Are you saying that Advance have cured death?
Jog off!
We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
I'm still here, guys. I'm trying to work on
Getting started.
something here.
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Dawes. Our main headlines tonight.
As you probably well know right now, I'm on my husband's Xbox One X series. I am not on my computer
What a wild ride this has been.
because of the technical difficulties I was having with my audio. I actually
Advance is lying to you.
uninstalled Streamlabs
Friends and neighbours,
and
and have confidence that the team will keep you safe.
if all goes well with this stream,
But now
I will
see, yes? The people
later on, sometime later on today, I will go on my computer, reinstall Streamlabs, and
Are you saying that
see if
Advance
the
have cured
audio
death?
has been corrected or not. but we will see.
We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
But when I saw this
We're only getting started.
game on
Good evening.
the Xbox store, I was like,
Our main headlines tonight.
oh my god, I really have to get this game.
Get every single one is a bit Jesus.
Believe it or not, guys, believe it or not, and maybe now some of you are starting to wake up and smell the coffee, so to speak, that this is really happening in our country and in the world about these news organizations, fake news, such as CNN, MSNBC, ABC.
Never happy.
They're pushing their propaganda. They are pushing the liberal agenda. They are pushing the New World Order agenda.
Are you saying that advance have cured death?
And a lot of times, these video game companies, grab the headlines from
Prettier cages.
the current events, pretty much.
We're only getting started.
For instance, like COD. COD used certain storylines from, Afghanistan and Kuwait and, Desert Storm and Vietnam and all that stuff. Battlefield 1 with World War I.
Well, that's
Advance is lying.
So, to me, this is going to be very compelling, very thought-provoking, and let's just go. Let's get into this, guys. Let's get into this.
now you start to see, yes?
Um,
Never happy. It's never enough.
and on a side note, I hope that my husband Jim, Armored Saint, will play this game also on his Xbox One X series,
We're still
because
vassal
I
slaves,
think
we're just in prettier cages.
he will be like, yeah, that's what's happening now.
We're only getting started.
So let's get started, guys.
Good
Let's
evening.
do
I'm
this.
And I'm Jeremy Jones. Our main headlines tonight.
All right, so
Starting!
this is gonna be the first run through of the game.
Every single one of you's a bit Jesus.
What a wild ride.
But I seriously think when I get it on my computer and when
That's a very
I'm on the camera and stuff,
Advance
that
is lying to you.
we're gonna have a
Friends and neighbours.
probably a debate
Have confidence that the team will keep you
on worldviews and how the mainstream media is
the people never happy. It's never enough.
doing things or not doing things. I'm just curious, what you guys think.
Are you saying that advance have cured death?
Jog off.
But anyway, let's get to this, guys. Let's go.
We're still vassal slaves, we're just in
All right.
cages.
Recommended a balanced experience,
We're only getting
non-broadcast mechanics, and viewer ratings provide a reasonable
I'm
challenge.
Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Jones.
Should we
Our
do
main headlines tonight.
All right, experience the story without the stress. Non-broadcast mechanics are off. Viewers are very forgiving. In turn, less challenging. Non-broadcast mechanics are less demanding. Viewers don't switch off so easily. Broadcaster recommended a balance between
friends and neighbours.
a balanced experience. Non-broadcast mechanics and viewer ratings provide a reasonable challenge. Showrunner, a real challenge. Non-broadcast
The people never happy.
mechanics
It's
are
never
more
enough.
frequent and more difficult. Viewers stop watching quicker. And they have custom, huh? Well, you know what? Let's do
Are you saying that Advance have
broadcaster and
cured
see what happens.
Jog off.
And thanks for joining me on my stream, guys. I really appreciate it and stuff. It's been a while. I've been having difficult times physically and technically with my stream, especially with my audio.
Our main headlines tonight.
The joys of streaming, guys. The joys of streaming, right?
Every single one of you's a bit Jesus.
So, but I hope you were well, and I hope you're mentally strong. Darker days are coming, guys. Darker days are coming. And
Blunt question.
if you ever need to vent about something, and all that, please, you can always talk on the chat with me here.
Will keep you safe.
In
But now you start to see it.
the chat,
The people never happy.
there's a lot of resources you can call, especially if you have suicidal thoughts.
Cannot believe it.
You can always press 988, guys,
Are you saying that Advance have
with the
cured
suicidal
Jog off.
lifeline.
We're still vassal slaves. We're just
Um,
in prettier cages.
Oh my goodness. We're only getting started.
So let's go. Let's go.
I'm letting you.
I'll stop flapping my gums now. Let's go.
That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
Good morning, Ted. How are you this fine Sunday morning? Early Sunday morning. Oh, the election! Day one! Oh, this is gonna be fun, guys! Oh, let's go!
Hi, David, I have a call for you. I'm just putting it through. All right, mate. Dave here. Listen, I know you've only come in to clean up the place, but I've got a bit caught up, so you're going to have to run the news tonight. Now, don't worry. It's not hard, and I'm going to stay on the phone and help you. First, I'm going to give you a quick tour of the broadcast room, so if you're not doing it already, look forwards towards all those screens. Right, look up at the top. That coloured bar is your audience. You want to keep the viewers going up and not down. Underneath that, you've
Right.
got screens. The one on the right is the broadcast screen. That's what the viewers are seeing at home. It's only a couple of seconds behind the master screen there in the middle. That's the one you control. Now, the four small screens on the left show the different signals coming from the studio, and you can choose between them using the numbered buttons on the vision mixer
Do you think,
at the bottom
you know,
left.
like people
Don't worry. I'll talk you through it and
journalists,
pick it up in no time. Now,
from fake news like CNN, even Fox News, play this game, they find out about this game. They found out about this game, they actually play it. I bet you some of them do.
These plugs control
Alright.
everything in the studio. I've left them set up for you, so provided you haven't fiddled with them, all you have to do now is throw the master trip switch and we're in business. Once you've got the power on, face the front again.
Alright.
You can see on the broadcast screen that we're in the end titles for the show before us. Fortunately, they go on for fucking ages, so there's plenty of time for me to explain. Oh, right, okay, they're over, so we haven't got long now till the broadcast. Right, quickly, mate, look down under the desk.
Coming up later on tonight on Channel 1.
You can see a load
Underneath
of
the
video
desk.
clips on the left. They're your adverts. Pick any three and load them into the machines on the right. When you've done that,
Alright, let's see.
By award-winning
Crazy Neil.
Shape of Now, which tonight looks at the history of the knee-length sock and its importance during the Great Blackouts of 1871. Not one to miss. At 9 p.m, sit back and relax with multiple award-winning movie The Freedom of Being Colin, taking us all the way up to 11:15, where, as
Prawn and mayonnaise?
You know, CV makes me go out in pustules.
Yeah, I thought it might increase our viewing figures.
Right, quick as you can. Select screen 1.
10 seconds, everybody. That's how I show love.
You're trying to kill me.
And yet you persist, going in 5, 4.
But now, it's time to join Jeremy Donaldson.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy
Mate,
Donaldson.
you're not broadcasting anything. We're on air and you haven't
Wait, wait, how?
For a hostile controversy,
What?
global mega
Wait,
corporation buys Honest Andy's totally
I'm not broadcasting anything. Oh, no! No! Oh, alright. You lost the audience because I showed too much footage that was not for broadcast. Use the lights under the small TV screen to help you. Alright. Alright, let's do this again. I guess I won't be working for CNN anytime soon. Haha. Alright, let's do this again.
And I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main headlines tonight.
Daddy, it's starting!
To every single one of you's a bit Jesus.
What a wow.
That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
Not for broadcast! I should actually, like, write Fox News an email about this game. I'm just saying. Oh.
Hi, David, I have a call for you. I'm just putting it through. All right, mate. Dave here. Listen, I know you've only come in to clean up the place, but I've got a bit caught up, so, you're gonna have to run the news tonight. Now, don't worry. It's not hard, and I'm gonna stay on the phone and help you. First, I'm gonna give you a quick tour of the broadcast room, so if you're not doing it already, look forwards towards all those screens. Right, look up at the top. That coloured bar is your audience. You want to keep the viewers going up and not down. Underneath that, you've got the screens. The one on the right is the broadcast screen. That's what the viewers are seeing at home. It's only a couple of seconds behind the master screen there in the middle. That's the one you control. Now, the 4 small screens on the left show the different signals coming from the studio, and you can choose between them using the numbered buttons on the vision mixer at the bottom left. Don't worry, I'll talk you through it and you'll pick it up in no time. Now, have a look.
Thanks, Dave. You're such a pal.
These plugs control everything in the studio. I've left them set up for you, so provided you haven't fiddled with them, all you have to do now is throw the master trip switch and we're in business. Once you've got the power on, face the front again.
Let's go.
You can see on the broadcast screen that we're in the end titles for the show before us. Fortunately, they go on for fucking ages, so there's plenty of time for me to explain. Oh, right, okay, they're over, so we haven't got long now till the broadcast. Right, quickly, mate, look down under the desk. You can see a load of videotapes on the left. They're your adverts. Pick any 3 and load them into the machines on the right. When you've done that, look up to the front again.
Take on 4 old ladies from East Grinch. That's followed at 8 p.m. by award-winning documentary series The Shape of Now.
No. No.
And its importance during the Great Blackouts of 1871. Not one to miss. At 9 p.m, sit back and relax with multiple.
All right, now.
When you get the signal, select screen 1 with the vision mixer, and we're ready to go.
Prawn and mayonnaise?
You don't see.
Oh, X.
Yeah, I thought it might increase our viewing.
Ooh, we're in business, baby.
Prawns every day.
10 seconds, everybody. That's how I show love.
You're trying to kill me.
And yet you persist. Going 5, 4.
But now, it's time to join Jeremy Donaldson.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main stories tonight.
Okay, we're all good. Next thing is going to be to throw the news titles on screen 2. There'll be a countdown, but I'll count you in as well. Just relax, mate. It's all gravy.
Buys Honest Andy's Totally Independent and corners
Where?
the market. Top chat. Sports fans everywhere celebrate as popular footballer Johnny Hamsleeves wins Sports Personality of the Year.
Oh no, wait, no.
And, of course, we'll be going live to Advance headquarters to hear what the leaders of this fledgling party have to say on their historic
Right, button 2 in 3, 2, 1, now. Bit late there, mate. Next thing is to throw back to Jeremy with button 1 when that globe in the middle shrinks down and vanishes.
Oh, this is freaking awesome. Alright.
Here it comes. Switch to screen 1 now. Lovely, mate.
The votes are in, and it's a decisive win for Advance.
We often get a bit of interference around this time, mate. Keep your eye machine at the bottom right and use the right stick on your controller to move the wave up and down, keeping the green bit in the wide bit.
But critics have accused him of a severe lack of actual policies and of being
What do I have?
Right stick on your controller.
all conceded defeat to Advance's overwhelming mandate, but have yet to appear publicly. However, former Home Secretary
Right, it's going well. All you've got to do now is play the advert at the end of the segment. Make sure you don't play it too early or we'll all get fired. Now the clock at the top is counting you down to the advert. When it reaches 0, press one of the 3 play ad buttons over there at the bottom right. I normally play the first one at the first break and so on, but you can play them in any order you want. I'll count you into it as well, but keep your eye on the clock.
to hear the co-leaders' acceptance.
And 3, 2, 1, advert.
1 minute back,
Play the fucking ad, mate.
I need you to fill after the ads.
What? Why?
Wanker Snatch is running late. Oh, I thought I'd ask him about the election.
Personally, I wouldn't try to confuse him with any big words.
That's the same policy.
Oh my god, this is great.
But anything I tell him.
I'm deeply uncomfortable with your burgeoning friendship.
Me too.
Yeah.
A pink, a yellow, a purple. Neil, they're unreal.
Wicked, we made it to the first ad break. You're doing great, mate. But this is where it starts getting a bit trickier. This next sequence is what we call a multicam sequence because you're going to be cutting between multiple cameras to keep things interesting. A lot of it's down to personal taste, but here's 3 good rules of thumb. 1. Try and keep the shot on whoever is doing the talking. 2. Don't stay on the same shot for too long, 10 seconds at the most. So if you're on the person who's talking, try and throw in the odd reaction shot or pull out to the wide shot for a bit just to keep it interesting. 3. Don't stay on reaction shots for too long. A couple of seconds is usually enough. Then the audience want to see who's doing the talking, yeah? Stick to these rules and you'll be fine. It's not as complicated as it sounds. You've seen programs on television, haven't you? Make it look like those.
Yes.
Might as well get screen one selected now. No need to wait for the broadcast to start. Try and stay ahead, mate.
Crazy Neil's got crazy deals.
We're coming back from the break. Quiet in the studio.
Thank you so much.
10 seconds, everybody.
We got it, you want it. You want it, we got it, you want it. You got
Going in
it.
5, 4.
4, 3, 2.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Later, we'll be hearing from shock election winners Advance. But first,
Get ready to go to Megan on screen 4.
is here with a star of both stage and screen. Megan?
Thank you, Jeremy. Megan Wolfe, culture correspondent. And today I have a guest who starred in everything from Shakespeare
Right,
to
go
the
to
shop
Blunderclatch on screen 3 when she says his name.
today by none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, my dear, I do hope you believe me when I tell you that being with you here today is among
Switch to 2 for the wide now.
May I say, having you here with us is among ours.
Right, now just try and stay on whoever's talking.
Your latest movie, which is called The Medicated.
The Medicated? Yes.
Wow, what was that like?
Well, as I said to Peter at the Rat, that's Peter Jensen, the director.
Give us a look at Megan's reaction.
He's a wonderful chap, he really is.
Lovely. Now back to Thunder Twat.
Several movies, all terribly successful. I said to Peter, what a wild ride this has been. And do you know what, Megan? I really meant that.
Wow, that is fantastic. And am I right in saying that the character you play in this movie is quite an academic one?
Absolutely right. A scientist.
Was that a challenge at all?
What exactly are you implying? But seriously, yes, you're right. It was a complete departure from my last starring role when I played Sergeant Brock Rockman in Bullet Man. You'll remember that was the true story of one soldier's fight for a love that surpasses all others. A love, of course.
Been on that shot a bit long.
Freedom. A love, of course. I think it's grossed over $1 billion, but honestly, who's counting?
Get back to who's talking.
Saw you scoop 2 Best Actor awards, if I remember correctly.
It's so sweet to mention it, but I really am not in it for the awards, although those 3 little statues do take pride of place on my mantelpiece.
With all the others, I'm sure. So, if you're not doing it for the awards, what is it then that drives you?
Oh, that is a beautiful question, Megan, and not easy to answer. Like you, I'm afraid. Cut me, and I will bleed. And often, that's how it feels, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Bleeding. Doesn't it?
Get on the speaker, mate.
Suffering for one's audience. I suppose in the end, I do it for the difference it makes. I do it for the people that I inspire. The little people. But most of all, I think I do it for the positive change that I can bring about in the world.
And today, of course, we're in for some real change, it looks like, in the coming few months. What do you make of this historic election result?
Oh, well. Historic election.
It's rigged!
Indeed, historic is the word. Well, difficult, isn't it? Very difficult. But I think...
Remember the 10-second rule.
When it comes to politics...
Audience is getting bored, mate.
Strive to not fuck things up.
Shit, he swore. Oh, well, don't worry, he won't do it again.
Sorry, I said fuck.
Shit, he did it again. Okay, don't panic. I'll explain how to deal with swearing at the break.
Medicated, which opens next week.
Right, they've swapped the shot of Jeremy on screen 1 for a VT of the movie clip. You'll get a countdown on the screen, but I'll just let Megan cue you in.
My character, Dr. Lance Hemlock, is faced with a decision that could affect humanity's very survival.
Exciting stuff. Let's take a look. Exciting stuff.
Cool, looks like Blunder Clash is losing it in the studio, but we ain't got time for that. There's more interference coming. It's a bit trickier this time, mate. Hold down the right trigger on your controller, and as the frequency changes, match it to the white bit by gently pushing the right stick to the right.
It's not your fault.
You think I don't know that?
You're
What?
gonna squash the frequency back by dragging left.
No, wait! No! Wait. What? Oh, I fucked. Oh. Failed! Alright. I'm kind of liking this, actually.
Wicked. We've made it to the first ad break. You're doing great, mate. But this is where it starts getting a bit trickier. This next sequence is what we call a multicam sequence, because you're going to be cutting between multiple cameras to keep things interesting. A lot of it's down to personal taste, but here's 3 good rules of thumb. 1. Try and keep the shot on whoever is doing the talking. 2. Don't stay on the same shot for too long, 10 seconds at the most. So if you're on the person who's talking, try and throw in the odd reaction shot or pull out to the wide shot for a bit just to keep it interesting. 3. Don't stay on reaction shots for too long. A couple of seconds is usually enough. Then the audience want to see who's doing the talking, yeah? Stick to these rules and you'll be fine. It's not as complicated as it sounds. You've seen programs on television, haven't you? Make it look like those.
Yes, we have.
Selected now. No need to wait for the broadcast to start. Try and stay ahead, mate.
We're coming back from the break. Quiet in the studio.
Thank you so much.
10 seconds, everybody.
We've got it, you want it, you want it, we've got it, you want it.
Going in 5, 4,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Later, we'll be hearing from shock election winners Advance. But first,
get ready to go to Megan on screen 4.
Is here with a star of both stage and screen. Megan?
Thank you, Jeremy. Megan Wolf, culture correspondent. And today I have a guest who starred in everything from Shakespeare
Right,
to
go to Blunderclatch on screen 3 when she says his name.
by none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, my dear.
Oh,
I do hope you believe me when I tell you that being with you here today is among
Switch to 2 for the wide now.
May I say, having you here with us is among ours.
Right, now just try and stay on whoever's talking.
Latest movie, which is called The Medicated.
The Medicated, yes.
Wow, what was that like?
As I said to Peter at the Wrap, that's Peter Jensen, the director.
Give us a look at Megan's reaction. Lovely. Now back to Thunder Twat.
I've worked with him on several movies, all terribly successful. I said to Peter, what a wild ride this has been. And do you know what, Megan? I really meant that.
Wow, that is fantastic. And am I right in saying that the character you play in this movie is quite an academic one?
Absolutely right. A scientist.
Was that a challenge at all?
What exactly are you implying? But seriously, yes, you're right. It was a complete departure from my last starring role when I played Sergeant Brock Rockman in BULLETIN. You'll remember that that was the true story of one soldier's fight for a love that surpasses all others. A love, of course, for freedom. I think it's grossed over $1 billion, but honestly, who's counting?
It's a role that saw you scoop 2 Best Actor awards, if I remember correctly.
It's so sweet of you to mention it, but I really am not in it for the awards, although those 3 little statues do take pride of place on my mantelpiece.
With all the others, I'm sure. So, if you're not doing it for the awards, what is it then that drives you?
That is a not easy.
Oh, no! No!
Like you, I'm afraid. Cut me, and I will bleed. And often, that's how it feels, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Bleeding. Doesn't it? Giving. Suffering for one's audience. I suppose in the end, I do it for the difference it makes. I do it for the people that I inspire. The little people. But most of all, I think I do it for the positive change that I can bring about in the world.
And today, of course, we're in for some real change, it looks like, in the coming few months. What do you make of this historic election result?
Oh, well. Well, now you're asking. Historic election result. Indeed. Historic is the word. Well, difficult, isn't it? Very difficult. But I think I've always been quite clear that when it comes to politics, one should always strive to not fuck things up.
Shit, he swore. Oh, well, don't worry, he won't do it again.
I said fuck.
Shit, he did it again. Okay, don't panic. I'll explain how to deal with swearing at the break.
Medicated, which opens next week.
Right, they've swapped the shot of Jeremy on screen 1 for a VT of the movie clip. You'll get a countdown on the screen, but I'll just let Megan cue you in.
My character, Dr. Lance Hemlock, is faced with a decision that could affect humanity's very survival.
Exciting stuff. Let's take a look. Exciting stuff.
Looks like Blunderclatch is losing it in the studio, but we ain't got time for that. There's more interference coming. It's a bit trickier this time, mate. Hold down the right trigger on your controller, and as the frequency changes,
It's your fault.
Get the speed right. Now we're going to squash the frequency back by dragging left.
Nolans mustn't think of Carol.
That's Dr. Lance to you, Miss Flanagan.
Jubbly, mate.
Good for you, baby.
Next, we're going to change the amplitude.
Dr.
Same as
Hemlock.
before. Hold down the right trigger, but this time, move the right stick.
Dr. Hemlock.
You told me, but I didn't listen.
Doctor,
I'm drowning, Lance, you said.
you need to see this.
Right, now let's match it back by going downwards.
Right.
The virus. The sterility. This formula. This is the key.
We could stop it all.
Bloody perfect, mate.
We have to ask us.
Yay. I think we're getting the hang of this, guys.
You'll want to play another ad. Remember to use the clock at the top to count you in. Right, I guess I better explain how to deal with bleeping out swear words. As you've probably noticed, the broadcast screen here is about 2 seconds behind the master screen here. When someone says a naughty word, the bleep button lights up, like this. 2 seconds later, you'll hear that swear word going out on the broadcast, and you need to hold down the bleep button or the left trigger on your controller for as long as the swear word lasts. It can take a bit of practice getting used to hearing 2 things at once. Just stay calm and you'll get it. And if you can't tell when to bleep, just above the button, you'll literally be able to see the sound scrolling by. All you gotta do is hold it down while the red bit is over the red line. Simple. Of course, if you do it by eye, you'll have to take your eye off the screens. That's why real professionals do it by ear. Most people like to have the volume of the broadcast screen a little bit below the master screen. Let's set it now.
What? Oh, L.
Mate, if you don't turn up the broadcast volume, you won't be able to time your bleeps. Good. You're set to start censoring. Like I say, it takes a little practice, but I'll try and help you through it, and soon we'll have you bleeping like a pro. Remember,
Bleeping like a pro.
2, and hold it down.
Isn't it time your
Remember
family
to
went
select
bumbling
screen
away?
1 now to keep the feed. Don't wait for the broadcast to go live, that's too late. I'll use the buttons on your controller to select
And
the
a lawyer
screen.
and a TV personality running the country. Seriously?
We've had worse. 5,
Okay.
4,
4, 3, 2.
Welcome back. And I'm told we can now go live to advance headquarters. I'm told we can now go live to advance headquarters. Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury are about to make their acceptance address.
Cut to the outside broadcast.
Go
Oh shit,
for it,
he's
Pat.
pissed. Get ready to
Go
bleep.
for it, Pat.
Thank you all for coming.
What?
Well, thank you all for coming. And, well, what a
Where
day.
do I start?
They
said
we couldn't do it. They said we couldn't do it.
Every dirty, low-down, lying, dirty, low-down lying against us. You trick they had against
You
saw right through their shit.
I'm sorry about the language there. I'm sorry about the language.
Oh my God! Wait.
The grown is funny. Course the grown is funny.
But to be honest, who can blame Peter for celebrating? Who can blame Peter for celebrating? You've heard us say that throughout the campaign.
Yeah, I know. All right, hold on.
That's what you have when things are going well. A party is what you have when things are going well. Suffering. You don't need a party. When the country is suffering, you don't need a party. A team that can change things. A team that can change. But today is day one of a new future. Today is day one of a new future. Fairer future. A better. So perhaps we should all be celebrating.
Except for the rich.
For
them the party's over. They shouldn't be celebrating. For them the party's over. They shouldn't be putting their shitting pants on, putting their shitting pants on and opening their dusty checkbooks.
Again, not inaccurate, but not before we came out here to address the
I
nation,
know.
we
What do you think?
to address the nation, we used our Executive and Wealth Act to pass the Assets and Wealth Office. We have produced working in the tax office. We have person in the country with wealth into the millions.
You know this sort of probably you know
That's
this
not
sort
swear
of probably the likes of you and me.
All right, Dave, shut up.
Are not welcome in
Tomorrow we will be introducing a sweeping reform of the tax reform of the tax system in this country. Offshore, no more hiding wealth funds or creative accounting. Trust funds or creative accounting. Fairer, unavoidable set of tax laws. Unavoidable set of tax laws.
Public school snobs got nowhere to hide.
Oh, for the whole word.
We revoke your passport. You want to leave like you threatened before the election. Before the election. That's fine. You're going to pay first. You're going to
pay first.
Advance are going to turn this. Advance are going to turn individuals.
Oh shit!
Individuals to properly fund health and education. To properly fund health and education of us. To raise the living standards of us.
Said we'd have to raise billions. Said we'd have to raise. You'll see when we've reclaimed what's ours. When we've reclaimed what's ours. That's absolute. So to you, posh twat. So to you,
who pay your pittance. The people who pay your private clubs. The people whose children you raise. The people whose children you raise.
So they've got time to get even
have this to say to you. Advance have this to
Whoa.
say to you.
Oh my gosh! Alright, wait. It's still early in the morning for this, I think.
We will put the wealth of this country back. We will put the wealth of this country back in the hands of the people who created it. In the hands of the people who created it.
Today.
Yes. It ends today. It ends today. We'll start making it fair again. We'll start making it fair again. Promised we would. Just like we promised we would.
And until then, ladies and gents, we all get pissed.
I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that. Thank you for your time.
Well, interesting acceptance speech there from the leaders. Interesting acceptance speech there from the leaders for the fruity language. And our apologies for the fruity language. Out for you in time. Hopefully, we got that bleeped out for you in time. Someone's going to be in trouble. If not, someone's going to be in trouble. So, as the
I really can't. How do you?
That's all from us this evening at the National Nightly News. We'll be back tomorrow with full coverage of the first day under Advance. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
Not really got the hang of it, have you? I suggest you get some practice in, have another go, that sort of thing. I wish I could help you more, but I'm out of here. This country's fucked, mate. See ya.
Politics then?
Is this some weird fever dream? Am I dying now or something?
You should be so lucky. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Not coming for a drink?
Nope, got a date.
Lucky you. Try not to get murdered.
Broadcast complete. Challenge room unlocked. Continue.
Finished, you'll get a broadcast report. It's 3 pages. This first page shows you how well the broadcast went. Each sequence and an overall grade. Remember, grades mean bonuses, and they keep the boss happy. If you want to know more about how it went, select more info. If not, select continue to move to the next page. Right, this is an optional section for when you really want to understand what happened during the show. You got a graph there showing you what the audience did. They're a fickle.
So you guys, you think you have what it takes to be a broadcaster? Alright.
Right, this is the important page. It tells you how much you're going to get paid and how much wealth you have overall. That bollocks at the bottom shows you the financial state of our main advertisers. But you don't own any fucking shares, you're a cleaner for God's sake, so why would you care?
Whatever, Dave, whatever.
This is the last page and it tells you the state of the world, tells you how well the government's doing, and down the bottom there, this one's important, tells you what Channel 1 currently thinks of you. In other words, what the boss thinks. Alright mate, welcome to the archive. This is where you can have a quick look back at what you've done and how it looked to the public. There's 3 sections, broadcast, rushes and adverts. Let's start with broadcast. Pop in there now. Over on the left, that's all the broadcasts that you've done. Choose any one of them and select load tape. Once it's finished loading, you can use the rewind and the fast forward at the bottom there to help you get to the bit you want to see.
Oh, really? Wait, load tape.
Well, in a few moments, we'll be going live to tonight's National Nightly News. But
wow, this is really
later on tonight on Channel 1
in depth.
At 7 o'clock.
They thought of everything with this.
Quotation game, and it's a nail-biting quiz tonight as a team of nuclear physicists take on 4 old ladies from East Grinching. That's followed at 8 p.m. by award-winning documentary series The Shape of Now, which tonight looks at the history of the knee-length sock and its importance during...
And that's something. They actually thought of everything. Oh. Shit.
At midnight, it's the National Weather Report, before we say good night until tomorrow.
Jeremy Donaldson. Our main stories tonight. Moving on up, the election win that experts said just couldn't happen. Hopeful or hostile? Controversy as global megacorporation Remington's Fist buys Honest Andy's Totally Independent and corners the flowered market. Top chap. Sports fans everywhere celebrate as popular footballer Johnny Hamsleeves wins Sports Personality of the Year.
Hamsleeves. Oh, next. What?
New movie, The Medicated. And, of course, we'll be going live to Advance headquarters to hear what the leaders of this fledgling party have to say on their historic victory. That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
All right, so I mean, of course, I mean, I could done it better.
But first, the votes are in and it's a decisive win for Advance. The landslide victory, with an astonishing 81% of the popular vote, is the biggest election win in living memory. Advance appeals voters up and down the country with their bold promises of permanent change. But critics have accused him of a severe lack of actual policies and of being deliberately vague.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's where I screwed up.
Defeat to Advance's overwhelming mandate, but have yet to appear publicly. However, former Home Secretary Geoffrey Jeffries has issued a statement in which he comments that we have all been seduced by the shiny wrapping paper, but have yet to see the contents of the box. Sounds like sour grapes.
You know what, guys? I seriously think, because of what's going on... Wait, hold on. We're going to pause this for a minute. I think what's going on in the world today, with the mainstream media, with fake news, with the New World Order propaganda, with what's going on with Russia and Ukraine. Now Syria's getting into this, right? This should actually be Game of the Year. It really should be. And I think a lot of gamers, whether you're political or not, should get this game. Because to me, it's compelling. It's true to real life. Pretty much right now. And, yeah. This is really, it's a different kind of game. And it makes you think about, like I said, the mainstream media and their propaganda machine and everything else.
The international heartthrob and inexplicable box office sensation that is Lawrence Blunderclatch. And later in the program, we'll be going live to Advance HQ to hear the co-leader's acceptance speech. That's all coming up after the break.
1 minute back, everybody.
Welcome to Crazy News.
And after a long day exploring
It's pretty simple. The 4 screens you can see, they're going to show you the 4 signals you got from the studio during the actual broadcast. Difference is you can mute any combination of them, so you can have a listen to the stuff you weren't allowed to show. Select the broadcast and give it a go, and when you're done listening to the backstage secrets, hit back.
All right. I actually didn't get all that.
Prawn and mayonnaise?
You know, seafood makes me go out in pustules.
Yeah, I thought it might increase our viewing figures.
Every day. You offer me prawns every day.
10 seconds, everybody. It's how I show love.
You're trying to kill me.
And yet you persist.
What are... Oh, all right. Hold on. Let me... I think I screwed up. Wait. Alright, let's go to the rushes again. Alright. Alright, so the... What do we have to... I might have to,
Prawn and mayonnaise?
You know, seafood makes me go out in pustules.
Yeah, I thought it might increase our viewing figures.
Every day. You offer me prawns every day.
10 seconds, everybody. It's how I show love.
You're trying to kill me.
And yet you persist. Going in 5, 4.
Alright, so the
Good
headlines,
evening.
right?
I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main stories tonight. Moving on up, the election win that experts said just couldn't happen. Hopeful or hostile? Controversy as global megacorporation Remington's Fist buys Honest Andy's Totally Independent and corners the flowered market. Top chap. Sports fans everywhere celebrate as popular footballer Johnny Hams leaves when...
I forget. I don't...
Sports personality of the year. And a spoonful of sugar. Meghan will be chatting with movie star Lawrence Blunderclatch about his new movie.
Oh, alright, so that's the headlines.
And, of course, we'll be going live to Advance headquarters to hear what the leaders of this fledgling party have to say on their historic victory. That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
Alright, so...
Seriously, that...
I don't understand what I have to do here and stuff.
But first, the...
Alright, hold on for a minute, guys. Edit note. Load tape. Alright, hold on, guys. I will be right back. I have to go back real quick. But I think I missed something with this. Like how you do this. But we'll get back into it. I hope you're enjoying the stream. I know I am. I'll tell you something, guys. Like I said to you before, if you're not political, or you are political, and you're a gamer and or / streamer, you should play this. Because it will really open your eyes up to really what's going on in the world. It'll make you laugh. It'll make you, have some aha moments, even though this is just a video game. This story reminds me of GTA GTA 5, when they used to have like these, you know, like radio commercials, like, you know, flavor crack, cocaine, and I love my cocaine, and all that, you know, I used to get the biggest kick out of that. Real stupid, maybe, you know, stupid advertisements on the radio and stuff. But GTA had a way of saying, you know, this is where the world's going. This is how insane the world's getting. And stuff. You know, they actually were making a mockery of life, on how it is, to tell you the truth, about, you know, politics, about, you know, the corruption and all that stuff. So when you really think about it, guys, Rockstar with GTA 5, or actually GTA, really made skits parroting, you know, America. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. I have to go to the bathroom. And also, I am playing on my husband's Xbox One X series. And so, hopefully later on today, I will get back on my computer and we'll play this further. But I am coming back. I just had to check on my audio. So I'll be right back. Sit tight, guys. I'm back. I actually had to go to the bathroom. I talked to my husband. He's in bed. He actually, earlier on, he heard me talking in the living room. And he came out. I guess I woke him up. You know how my voice carries. Because I'm from Jersey, baby. I'm from Jersey. And I get all hyped about certain things. You know how I roll, guys. And so I asked him. I said, did you see something on the street? And he's like, yeah, a little bit. You know, whatever. And I said, well, you should really play this game, because what's going on in the world today with the mainstream media. And, you know, when I say mainstream media, guys, I'm not just saying about fake news, like with CNN, MSNBC, ABC, whatever. Fox does their part too. Okay? And, but mainly, it's mainstream media. Like I'm talking about with CNN and all that. But Fox has its share too at times, trust me. So this has been a very interesting game for me. I'm actually enjoying it. And it's very thought-provoking, guys. Very thought-provoking. And I think with games like this, you know, there should be a dialogue, even if it's just a video game, because it is actually imitating real life. So anyway, all right. No, I don't want to quit. I didn't get the part. Oh no. I didn't get the part where they, you know, like with the rushes and whatever, and uh-oh, I think we just screwed up. But it's alright. Day 3. An unexpected form. You arrive home to find posts on the mat, most being nothing more than the usual junk mail. One letter, however, catches your eye. The team wants to know you. Curiosity gets the better of you and open it. Yeah, watch it. It'll be like anthrax or something. You know, whatever. But because that did happen to, I forget, that did happen to a news reporter. I don't know if it was Ted Koppel or one of the news journalists got anthrax. And, I mean, you know, alright, so. Alright. So it's a form from the new advanced government. Ask new advanced government. Okay? Keep that in mind. New advanced government. What's going on today in the U.S., guys? What's going on in the U.S. today? Okay? Alright, it's a new form from the new advanced government asking for information on all citizens. The first page is filled in already. Your name, Alex Winston. Your spouse, Sam Winston. Your children, Charles Winston, 14, and Susie Winston, 19. Well, you must, at least, they got the basics right. No. So the rest of the questions are left for you to complete. They appear to be mandatory. Question 1. Upon starting a new job, you would be friendly and introduce yourself to new coworkers? Well, hey, you know me, right, guys? You know me. That's right off the bat. Be productive and get to work immediately. Ease yourself in and orient yourself with your new workplace. Reminisce with friends about old jobs. What do you think, guys? What do you think I would do? And if you know me, I would be friendly and introduce myself. Question 2. A colleague in a different department has confided in you that had been taking home confidential information. Now, a file of minor importance has gone missing. You would help your colleagues cover up. Hey, I'm from Jersey, okay? All right. So I'm from Jersey, so what do you think? I'll give you that much. So now a file of information has gone missing. You would help your colleague cover up their violation. Recommend that your colleague reports it. Promise your colleague that you won't tell anyone. Report the violation to your supervisor immediately. What do you think, guys? What do you think? I would recommend them to report missing. Question 3. An entire department was fired today for consistent underperformance. Your boss has put in place new targets that are significantly higher than the previous ones. You would leave work on time, stay late to ensure you hit the first deadline, leave work early and head to the pub to chat about the changes with colleagues. Leave work early and head home to see your family. I don't know what I'm trying. An entire department was fired today for consistent underperformance. Your boss put in place new targets that are significantly higher than the previous ones. You would. Well, I know what my husband would do. Leave work early and head home to see your family. Or leave work on time. I'll put that. Question 4. It's the annual company barbecue and you and your family have been invited. You are looking forward to enjoying a nice day with your family and friends. Are washing your hair that day. Go if you're free but wouldn't mind missing it. Have been practicing with your coworkers and think you'll win the talent contest this year. I would pick the have you been practicing with coworkers and think you'll win the talent contest this year. That's me. Question 5. You've had a long, successful career and are now about to retire. Already? In your speech, you list your achievements and all the good memories you have of working there. Give an honest review of the pros and cons of that company. Focus on issues and challenges you faced while working there. Refuse to attend. What do you think I would do, guys? I would give an honest review. Question 6. In your spare time, you like to relax alone, doing things like listening to music or making models. That's my husband. That's my husband. If I'm not in bed in pain or whatever. Actually, my husband just got a new album the other day, or yesterday actually, and I forget what artist it is. I forget. I'll let you know later. But last night, I did a lot, of work yesterday, and then I ended up going to bed for a little bit because my pain was getting to me. And so while I was in bed, my husband was actually playing the new maps on the Hunter, the Call of the Wild. The new maps on the Hunter, the Call of the Wild are based in Louisiana swamps and the New England. And so I got him, those maps along with I think a basset hound or bloodhound or whatever. And so when I got up, because I was having strange dreams, he was actually listening to music from his new album he got, and then a little later on, he was actually playing Call of the Wild. So now, I'm really starting to be happier that now he's getting back into the Call of the Wild because he likes relaxing games like this and whatever and all that. Because he's been under a lot of stress with work. Now he's back to 10-hour days, and I haven't had any. Well, I'm trying to keep my anxiety and my panic attacks to a minimum. And I'm trying to keep that under control as best as I can. So now he's just relaxing a little bit more. Today, this morning, he's going to church. He's going to church. And because at times when he works 12-hour days and whatever, he only has one day off and he usually sleeps. And for a while, he wasn't really going to church. And I really hope they don't hold that against him. He loves his church family very much. And I think they understand. Things happen. Life happens. So anyway, let's go back to day 3 in unexpected form. Question 6. In your spare time, you like to relax alone, doing things like listening to music or making models, attend political rallies and stand up for what you believe in, encourage and support your children with their hobbies, play in your local sports team. Well, I will say this, guys. I've always wanted to go back to playing sports, even if it was playing softball, even though I played Little League Baseball, years ago when I was growing up in Denville, New Jersey. I was the second girl in 10 years to make it to the majors and the first girl to make it to the seniors. And they were actually scouting me for the Babe Ruth League. But because my body has been abused so much and I've gained weight, and that shouldn't even matter about me gaining weight. I should be more active and everything else. So, but I always wanted to play, like, say, volleyball, with the town's recreational committee, or baseball, softball, or something like that. And I don't even watch sports anymore. That's how much life has changed. I don't watch NASCAR anymore. I keep up with it. I don't, actually yesterday I was watching a video on YouTube about Thurman Munson. Thurman Munson was the catcher of the New York Yankees, and his number was number 15. He was the catcher, he was the captain of the Yankees, and he died in 1979, August 2nd, 1979, 2 weeks after my mom, her boyfriend, and I went to Yankee Stadium. And that was devastating. And all that. And I remember that very well. And the reason why I found it, I was watching, the memorial service of Thurman Munson. I remember watching that clearly. Is because I saw on my YouTube feed Reggie Jackson being on Howard Stern the other day about talking about like the little rift between him and Thurman Munson. So yeah, but I don't watch football anymore. I see like these baseball games. They're changing baseball too, by the way. Oh my God. I heard this, I think it was on YouTube. They are actually trying to make, the commissioner of baseball, they're trying to make the game more exciting. So they're going to have like a pitch clock, and they can't throw, try to pick off, stealers, from first base or, whatever. They can only do it so many times. I was like, are you serious? Really? And that's just like with NASCAR too. They keep freaking changing the rules every freaking time. Every year, it seems like. And I couldn't believe it, when especially with baseball. And I know they and also they've been doing with the umpires, like, oh, if a team challenges a call from the umpire, they can go like they do in football, where they could Watch the videotape. Really? When I used to play baseball and when baseball was baseball pretty much, you know, whatever the umpire said went. For the most part, I mean, there was Earl Weaver and Tommy Lasorda and Billy Martin. Billy Martin was the manager of the New York Yankees, and like Tommy Lasorda was the manager for the LA Dodgers, and then Earl Weaver from the Orioles. They were the most animated ones ever to challenge a call from the umpire. And R.I.P. to them all. You know? And they're ruining baseball. They really are. They're ruining a lot of other sports too. You know, like these hockey teams, you know, the liberal agenda, oh, you have to wear you know, the LGBTQ whatever, Alphabet City, you know, uniforms to show that you're in support of them and all that. Right. How well did that work for the NFL when players, coaches or whatever, took a knee during the national anthem? How well did that go? You know, sports are meant to be not political. Sports events brings people together, have a good time. You know, sports, even movies or whatever, you know, it really takes you out of life for a little bit, out of reality for a little bit. It's an escape. Now you see, like, you know, the NBA with Black Lives Matter and all this crap. Really? I know I don't want to see anything like that when I want to go to a basketball game or hockey game or whatever. No. But I do feel, you know, these players do have a right to their own opinions and stuff. You know, but as far as, you know, putting it really into, you know, the leagues and the team sports and whatever, no. It should be unbiased. Anyway, I'm sorry, guys. Alright, so, question 6. In your spare time, I would just do that. Question 7. Your ideal holiday getaway would be surrounded by natural beauty, getting away from the strain of the daily grind, exploring somewhere unfamiliar and discovering new experiences and challenges. A structured day at a theme park bursting with the thrills and attractions for you and your family. That's me right there, baby. You can ask my husband Jim. I mean, I like. Well, all right. I love, seeing the beauty of nature too. A romantic getaway with your partner to a tropical island paradise. I would say theme park. Question 8. It is important that the government keeps people. Oh, this is so loaded. So what do you guys think, huh? It is important that the government keeps people what? Safe, free, happy, equal. Well, you're not gonna make everybody happy. I'm thinking about the Constitution. But they also have an obligation to keep them safe also. So, when I think of safe right now, I think about the Canadian government being demonic under Justin Trudeau's reign, that it's demonic what they're doing, guys, and I'm not making this up. You can go look this up on Google or YouTube or just do your homework on this, guys. Do your homework. I'm telling you, do your research. And what they're doing is, they passed a law saying that, this is months ago, where if people that are not terminally ill, right, that are going through hardships like maybe addiction, mental illness, oh, you can't afford your rent, oh, you can't afford food, we'll make it easier for you, and we'll help you commit suicide. We'll euthanize you. You know why they're doing that, guys? Do you know why they're doing it? To save the country's spending on its people. It's a fact, guys. It's a fact. And they're even bringing home leaflets schools or, the government and stuff, they're even sending out leaflets to children in school, saying, oh, if your loved one wants to commit suicide, it's demonic, guys. It is so freaking demonic. So and also too, with this legalizing of small amounts of powder in Portland and Vancouver, Pennsylvania with they have free injection sites with a nurse available, so junkies don't overdose. They're giving away free crack pipes. I mean, I'll admit, guys, I'll admit this. When I was using my addiction and stuff, Newark did have programs where we did have a needle exchange. And you know what? That is enabling. But at the same time, they don't want the spread of HIV, AIDS, well, actually it's HIV, and they don't want to spread hepatitis C either. Did it help the problem? No. So I'm gonna press save. Thank you for your cooperation. Advance knows your time is valuable, and we appreciate your help in leading the nation into a brighter future. Sign your name. Do I have to? Do I really have to? A family matter. Day 8, Fallout. The Fallout. Oh, wait. Phone. Hey, Dave, what's up?
Let's get set up and get on with it, eh? So I can get back to my guests. First of all, let's get the power on.
Yep.
You need to get at least the bottom 4 plugs on.
What? Wait a minute. I don't know what. What? I don't know what's going on. Oh. No. 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 What? I don't know what's going on. I can't. That's on. You going? Oh, all right. I guess we just wait. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I have a feeling, guys, that when we skipped over that part where, you know, like the oh god, the rushers, like the rushes and all that, we skipped over that part. I think that's why. Wait, retry from checkpoint. I mean, that's the problem. All right, there.
Alright, mate, it's Dave. Oh, Christ, it's noisy in here, Jesus. Right, hang on. Let me just get out some flags, darling. Yeah, I'll take that one with me. Cheers. Right, oh, that's better. Let's get set up and get on with it, eh, so I can get back to my guests. First of all, let's get the power on. You need to get at least the bottom 4 plugs on.
Oh, I see how you do it now. There we go.
Load up the adverts.
All right, advertisements.
You know, load the tapes under the desk. Look down.
All right. Yeah, look down.
Think about it. Your decisions have consequences, don't they?
Yep.
Right, you can see we finally got the old headline system up and working again, and the vision mixer's already in headline mode because headlines always come at the start. It's really simple, mate. These 2 buttons at the bottom of the vision mixer, you can see they now have A and B on them, and they're to help you pick image A on the left bottom screen here, or image B on the right bottom screen here. It's really simple. This little clock here will count down the number of seconds you have to make your decision. Provided you make a decision in that time, you're fine. And you can change your mind as much as you want until the clock reaches 0. But if you don't make any decision, you'll be fired before you even get to make another choice. I just want to say one more thing, mate. The pictures you choose to show of these people, well, that's how the public is going to perceive them, and that's going to affect their lives. So, like with the adverts, choose carefully.
No,
and we're off. Good luck, mate. If I get time, I'll call you back in the next break. Yeah, I'm coming, darling.
My friend Janet says theirs gets really hot.
Is this Janet who thinks dogs have their own secret language?
Yeah, the one that mistrusts the moon. 10 seconds, everybody.
Not the best source of consumer advice, then.
Don't blame me when it explodes. Going in 5, 4, 3.
I screwed up.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main headlines tonight. Destination unknown. At the end of Advance's first full week in office, we ask exactly who's leading this charge. Tonight, I'll be discussing what the new future might hold with a leading economist and radical free thinker. With the country's wealth creators in a state of panic and unfavourable rumblings already heard from overseas, I'll be asking my guests whether Advance can deliver on even a fraction of their manifesto promises. Out with the old, Remington's Fist have appointed Sophia Remington as their new CEO. The following photo, taken from our archive, gives us a sense of this influential young firebrand who, at the tender age of 23, becomes the youngest female CEO in history. Sophia Remington's appointment is a
sounds like that
mega corporation. Sophia, as our regular viewers will be aware, has always been a wild child and has been romantically linked to several movie stars and sports personalities. In her first press conference this afternoon, Sophia announced a children's toy named Mr. Snugglehugs. Sophia promises it'll be all the rage this Christmas, but concerns have been raised about the product's safety. Making a splash. Intrepid scientist Dr. David Wong and marine biologist Ingrid Swarsborgen-Horgensford have today set off to explore Dante's taint. The recently discovered cave system was previously thought unreachable, but thanks to a new breakthrough in underwater flower technology, the pair hope to successfully reach the imposing central cavern and the undiscovered plant species it contains. Many were surprised that the two scientists, who've shared a fractious rivalry for many years, decided to undertake this expedition in each other's company. However, the two have released a joint statement in which they opine geniuses don't have to like each other to achieve remarkable results. Playing the field, rumours abound as sporting legend Johnny Hamsleeves is snapped leaving Bush, one of the capital's hottest clubs. The footballer was caught while out celebrating being named Sports Personality of the Year last week, as reported by this very programme. Johnny is seen here with socialite and performance artiste Tiffany Lamore, whose recent show, Snatched Inside My Snatch, has kept her firmly in the public eye.
Oh my word.
And Griever's bodily charm. With advance promising a radical new position on crime, how afraid should we actually be? I'll be going live around the country to talk with people who've seen the criminal justice system from every perspective. With more and more powers passing to the police, and less oversight, are we using an advanced-shaped sledgehammer to crack a nut? All that, and mega move for the group of young actors already experiencing the positive side of the new Assets and Wealth Act firsthand. They'll be talking and performing later. That's all coming up on tonight's National 9p News.
Oh no! Oh no, no! No! Oh! Damn it! Oh well! Well, guys, broadcast failed. But you let too much interference out. And the audience switched off. Oh, well. So what do you guys think of this game, guys? I think it's true to life, pretty much. And, I seriously think, this will bring a lot of debate, a lot of dialogue about what's happening in the world today.
I'm Megan Wolf. And I'm Jeremy Dawes.
And,
Starting!
very interesting game. I suggest you guys, whether you're a streamer or not a streamer,
Well, that's
whether you're political or not political, you should try this game out because it is thought-provoking. It will open your eyes up wider
and have confidence that
on what the real world is getting to, or
The people never happy. It never
what the world is today, how it is with mainstream media and everything else. But thanks for joining me on my stream, guys. I truly appreciate it. Please take care of yourselves. Please reach out and reach out to the ones that you love, the ones that you really care about, your friends, gamer friends, whatever, and show them that you really care. Say, I'm here, what's going on, I haven't talked to you for a while, whatever, because it does make a difference. You just don't know, you know. But with that, guys, I'm Rock Queen 71 coming at you live from my headquarters in Rocklahoma. And I'm signing off. Have a blessed day, guys. Talk to you later. And hopefully, we will play this on the computer if I get my Streamlabs straightened out and my audio. So I'll talk to you later, guys.
It's never enough.